I want to do just a quick follow-up video about Lester Leaps In, the Lester Young solo, which I talked about in the last little video. And I mentioned some of this in the notes to that video, but I mean in the notes underneath the video on YouTube, but I just wanted to kind of talk about it a little bit more. So this is the same chart from the last video, but I add these brackets, and I want to talk about this section where the brackets are in particular. So this is starting on the bridge, and I had talked about how, on the first chord of the bridge, he plays the ninth, and it's that colorful sound, ninth on the top of that dominant chord, and just kind of talked about it in the context of that one chord. But actually, what's more interesting about it is this kind of big picture voice leading, which is what these brackets are meant to show. So we see that he plays the E here, the ninth, at the first bar of the bridge. And then the rest of this area of the line emphasizes that note E because it's the top note of this whole phrase. So it keeps going back to that E, and that's what these brackets are meant to show. And then as the chord changes to G, he's still emphasizing the E. And then when the line moves along and the chord changes to C7, he's emphasizing the note D. D and D here. And then when it changes to F7, emphasizing the note C sharp. And this part of the line is actually played up an octave, but I transposed it down an octave just to kind of be able to visualize this a little easier. But so C sharp over the F7 chord, again C sharp here, finally moving to C natural at the end of this bridge section, but then C natural carries over to the last A, so emphasizing what we say is like the ninth over the B flat chord or the B flat section. All this C, 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 all this is emphasized until finally land on B flat, the tonic of the key. And the rest of the tune, the rest of the solo, or the rest of the chorus kind of emphasizes that B flat all the way through, right? B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat. Finally, just the overall triad there. So this, like I said before, is kind of big picture voice leading idea, starting way back here at the beginning of the bridge with this E, moving down by step to D, down to half step to C sharp, to C natural, still C natural, to B flat. So we get this. That's what really makes it sound so cool. It's not so much about that he's playing the ninth over the chord. It's about how the voice leading, this kind of big picture voice leading, is working. So it's almost as if he knew he was going to end up on B flat, the tonic of the key, and he just worked his way backwards. The line starting way back here, at the beginning of the bridge, 12 bars earlier or so. And all this line stuff is great too, but it wouldn't be as effective if it didn't have that voice leading. It's not just about playing the ninths over the chords or playing the color tones. It's about this kind of big picture sense of forward motion that we'll definitely see in going into the music of Charlie Parker and all those kind of the later bebop players and stuff. We'll get there, but I definitely thought that was worth noting. So thanks, Lester Young. All right, see you guys.